Some drawings. Look at that. Let's head back to the office and go through everything and see what we want to adjust. And we'll do a third one because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I've seen Benny doing it. Just to have this thing. Mr. benjaminortega and Mr. Ossian Erro, Lombok, Indonesia. That is such a cool thing to have. So yeah, this is how the floor plans looks. Once again, symmetrical, roundness, combined with sharp edges is something that we're looking for. We're gonna have 2 wings of the bedrooms, living space in the middle. We want this bedroom to be facing the sunrise and this one facing a bit more to the mountain and sunset. A carport up here, park a car. There's probably gonna be some storage underneath that for like MEP, trash, all of this stuff is going to be hidden away as much as possible. Then we have the portal, and I think if you've seen Benny's video, we had a portal that were more like entering this way. But the problem with that is that the stair is going to be so long, we don't really fit on the lot because we have our lot size here. And if we want this stair to be going up so we can go straight down, that means that the house is going to need to move down and then we're not fitting in the plot. So this is supposed to be some sort of tunnel. So you go down, this is like enclosed space with a door up here. Then you go down in a tunnel. I have this section in my first video when we were at site talking about it a bit. Yeah. Then you go down, you turn around at 90 degrees and then you have the last section of the stair.
It would give such a like even deeper feeling.
Yeah. That would be saving like at least 3 meters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then from that point, we come down and we'll sort of ending up at a podium here. The plan with that is, one, we wanted to make sure that you come in the center so you actually see the symmetrical and all of this stuff. But we also want to bring in the pool a bit here, as you can see, in the house. So then we're ending up at the podium, have a couple of stairs, and you also come in and you need to make a choice. Going towards the kitchen, or are we going towards the living room? Make the design, I think, at least in my case, interesting and that you need to take decisions. It's nice because then you're gonna stop, you're gonna have a look at everything, you're gonna stand up here, see the water, see the view, but also like, oh, I can't continue forward, I need to go left to right. I did a built-in sofa here. So this one, the backrest of this one is sort of the same height as the podium. You know, dining table, you have full view of everything. You can connect with kitchen and living room area with the sofa and stuff like this. But you can also place extra chairs here if you want to be more people or you just want to face each other. But the plan is to have the kitchen on this side. And then, yeah, behind that, you go into the bedroom, you have the bed. It's going to be some sort of storage. We're working on this one. And then you have the bathroom just behind. We want to make it very, very functional and feel like, okay, I don't need more than what I have. And that's why we think that, yeah, this could be a good setup. You'll be able to come out from the shower straight out to the balcony, which is a bit more private. Out here will be a bathtub for this one, because this is a sunset. But then you're going to come around here and you're going to be able to come out to the full deck and enjoy like the whole living space. But you have like a little private section over here. Then if we're going to jump over, you will have the exact same layout, but before that we have the living room, and this is where we're going to be a sofa. And then once again, bedroom outside, same thing around here, coming connected to the pool. Pool, shallower area, then big lap pool on the outside. We have an island on the island, we have water that's planned to go sort of all the way around, like this. Then we have over here, it's not visible on this one, but yeah. This is going to be a net. I think you can see it on the, if we go into the renderings, you can see on the renderings that we have some nets over here that you can actually lay and just cozy time, take some sun or whatever. But then this one is going to be a stair, if you see on the sketch right now, to the underside of this bedroom. That's going to be a stair straight down to come into that one. Plan for that room underneath is going to be a function room. It's going to be extra beds. It's going to be a little workout area, office, just functional good space underneath this one. So that's that. I think we quickly just took that sketch in. For now, let me draw it up and see where we end up on everything. What is drawings and construction without a nice little coffee? So first thing that we talked about is, this is still a solution that the architect is working on. But what we talked about is to have up here, we want to have a door that opens like this. And the plan to have the door is we want to be able to have this whole house AC in the bedrooms on each side. Those will always be, but in this big section out here in the living room, we want to be able to have it AC'd if there's that kind of days or someone gets sick or you have a kid that is a bit more sensitive for the heat and stuff like this. So this whole space is going to be needed to do that. And since this is going to be a tunnel, we need to have a door. And to have the door down here is going to be quite bad. So the plan is to do probably a pivot door or something up here. Then this whole section is covered with roof as well. So this is like inside area. And then you go down a couple of steps to make sure that we don't need to have this section too long. Because once again, otherwise we're going to need to move the whole house down a lot and we can't really fit that one. You don't need too much of storage in your hallway because it's quite hot, so you don't need big jackets, nothing like this. But we were thinking of doing a little section that goes something like this. And this is then below ground. And here we can then have a little bench here. We can have some hooks. So you can sit here, take off your shoes, you can place your shoes here. Just be able to have some quick storage up here. Still, when you're here, you're taking your stuff off, you only see the tunnel, and from this side, you only see the roof. And then from that point, you need to go all the way around and go down towards the inside. We want to keep probably this roof in this one quite low. So you need to go down all of the steps before you actually see the full view and see the ceiling to open up within this space. Keeping it as a secret or undiscovered views before you actually are in the house, you don't really see it before. This part we like, that the steps are in a correct dimension. We want them to be a bit bigger than like a regular just stair, as functional stair. So this might be like, I don't know, 300 millimeters or 350 or something, just a bit bigger. Then you can actually sort of sit on them as well if you want to. So we need to make sure that these ones are falling in line. All of the heights go together with the top and like where in the heights we're gonna place the foundation of the whole villa. The sofa here, as we've seen, is gonna go all the way around. It's gonna be cushions. Then you can add chairs to be four people on this one. So that's that. Nothing to sort of adjust. It's just to make sure that we have the right heights and right dimension of everything. If we go to the kitchen side, the thing that we want to do over here is we see this angle. We have this angle kit that's sort of matching up with the villa. And we want to match this angle that we have here to do the same thing, to put the same angle like that, is to do the same thing and then go straight down. That's going to give us a bit more space in the bathroom. Why we plan to have this wall here, or in this case the angled one, is because otherwise when you're sitting, instead of going straight through here and you open a door and there might be someone in here or like whatever, you're actually going to go around a bit, which once again, the same as we have in entrance, you sort of opening up to have a bit more of like a discovery. So you go around this one, and so then you need to go in here and then open the door into that. Because then we can do the kitchen maybe in the same angle to follow that one. It's going to be a bit more fun than just to have a straight kitchen. What probably is going to end up is that we're going to do the same with the kitchen island to follow that thing. And we think once again that it's gonna like kick up the kitchen a bit more, so if you more and connect a bit more with the center of the house. These angles, these angled walls here, is something that we want to add and just make the kitchen a bit more funner. And everything that we do on this side is gonna be the same on this side. We want a symmetrical house. We want to make sure that we keep it same. Then all of this is the basin is gonna be moved back. So you get much bigger. The toilet, same thing. I can do quick one stuff like this, but then I'm gonna jump in the computer, and that's gonna be for the next episode, when actually showing you the program that I can adjust these drawings in and send to the architect. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bigger bathroom in that case, which is gonna be super nice. And we also need to make sure that we get in all of the wardrobes and stuff. But with the bedroom, we thought that it felt a bit boring. Like you come in and it's just a square room, and it's like, okay, how do we solve that one? What we had for plan is we have this outer line here. I have this radius that we're working around, same thing here, which is the water and the outside wall of the house and perimeter. And there's like a radius that we want to keep all the way. So the plan that we had was to maybe do this bedroom in some sort of radius as well. So that's going to be creating a path, because here will also be a door, so you'll be able to go out here and go around to your section. So this will open up the bedroom a bit more, make it a bit bigger, make it a bit more interested. And when you come in around this corner, The thing that you will see is this wall. Try to add some sort of windows maybe in this one, so you will actually see the view from that. These kind of windows, quite small, so it's going to be like a super thin stripe of lights and framing. Once again, like a discovery. You're not going to do like massive windows, you just see everything. So in the bedroom we need to have desk, wardrobes, bed and bed tables. Wardrobes like this, one big shelf that goes maybe from there and then goes like that. But imagine like this is a shelf all the way here, which means that from this side here, it's getting messy, sorry guys. You can sit here, you will be able to be here working, and then you still have some shelves here, and then all of this is going to be wardrobes. But it sort of like creates a bit more air in the room. Here you can maybe add a little stool or a chair over here, but then you have a little working spot. We create something with the roundness, quite nice. So yeah, this is the big section that we want to do with the bedroom to create that a bit nicer. Also something that is not in this drawing right now is that here we have window slots as well. And we have a couple of them here, and we have a couple here as well. It's going to be fully lit up here. That will make the light go in a bit within these windows and give just the extra little dimension of lights that comes in, especially within this corridor here, and also to be able to be in bed here and see that little side view out from here and see the pool is quite nice to be connected with that one. If we want to jump to the pool area instead, and once again we have a pool that we want to bring into the house, which kind of sounds stupid, but we love the idea to be able to have it inside. Even if you close off the windows more, it's not going to go as far in. We want to be able to have this free space up here. Actually, we're going to do this angle will probably be something like that instead, I think, to create a bit wider pool instead. And then here we will have it like that. So this whole section will be pool. And this will be a low one, so you can sit. Here will be closed off with some sort of window solutions that we're working right now. And then it's water outs all the way out here, and somewhere around, I would say somewhere around here, we will probably create a couple of steps before you're actually entering deep section of the pool, which is here. So you don't have any steps sticking out. All of this with the pool is going to come later with the details, and you will see every choice that we do. So that's the thing, we're going to narrow down the pool a bit. We're going to get the stairs. We're going to change the ratio of this one a bit more. So that's also something for the architect to do. What else do we have that we want to do? Yeah, we have a big one actually. That is not in this drawing at all. Because the thing is, as I said before, as you can see on the sketch, down here, below this one, we want to have an extra room. So what we want to do then, here there will be an opening within this wall. So this wall will be open all the way. When you go out here, there's going to be a stair straight down to be able to come down to that room. And on this side, we will do a little extra room here. And it's going to be divided. So here, there will be a door, and in this section be a powder room. Just going to be a toilet and a wash basin. If we have guests over, you don't need to have them going into your bedroom and use your bathroom. It might actually be that we're doing an extra shower here for this room down here, but it's nothing that is decided yet because that's all about cost. And this room over here is going to be a storage. I put all of our private stuff. So here we want to do like a hidden door in some way, like in the wall. And then here will just be shelves. Full AC to keep everything dry and nice. Then you can store camera equipment, all of our clothes, belongings. Those are like the big stuff that we're gonna need to do. Let me switch camera. You're seeing way too much information, but in the next video, I will take all of this stuff and I would jump into the computer, do it in the CAD file, more of a correct adjustment on it, send it out to the architect so they have something more like concrete to work with, and they can sort of like, okay, we see what you mean, we're gonna just make some small adjustments to make it work actually much better. Like as you see, this is amazing. Once again, this is the plot size that we have, and the topography. When you're sitting here, the aim for that one is that we're gonna see straight to the rock. And that is almost like, there's a couple of us in Tampah that's hunting that one. Ben is soon coming to Stockholm. It's gonna be so nice if we'd be able to come here and we can go through all of it together. Until next time, take care guys.